You keep asking God for a sign. You keep wondering, where's the one you promised me? But what if I told you? You're the one blocking them. Yes, you heard that right. Sometimes it's not the delay. It's you unknowingly rejecting what God has already approved. So if you're watching this, it's not by accident. These are clear confirmations that you may be blocking the one God already sent. You're still comparing them to your past. That's not love. That's trauma speaking. If every time someone good shows up, you measure them by who hurt you, you'll reject what's real trying to protect what's broken. God won't send you someone to repeat your pain. He'll send someone to redeem your heart. But if you're stuck in replaying old stories, you won't recognize the new chapter He's writing. You're waiting for fireworks, not fruit. The world told you it should feel electric, but God says, look for peace. If you're only chasing chemistry, you'll miss covenant. That person God sent may not check every worldly box, but they carry spiritual fruit, patience, kindness, consistency, peace. And sometimes, because it feels unfamiliar, you run. But peace is not boring. It's confirmation. You've built walls instead of boundaries. You say you're guarding your heart, but you've actually built a fortress no one can climb. God's not asking you to let anyone in. He's asking you to let the right one in, the one who shows up with respect, the one who listens, the one He sent, not the one you made up in your mind. So ask yourself, are you blocking what you've been begging for? Section 4. You keep ignoring the nudge. You feel it in your spirit. You've had dreams, signs, even random confirmations about this person, but you keep pushing it away because they're not my type. I'm not ready. What if it doesn't work? Here's your answer. What if it does? Don't let fear blind you from favor. How to open your heart back up. Ask God for clarity, not control. Heal what's still hurting. Don't project it. Be open to someone who loves you the way God would, not just how the world does, because if you're praying for marriage but rejecting love, you're delaying the very thing heaven already delivered. If this message checked you, don't run from it. Comment, God, help me recognize what you've approved for me. Tap like. Subscribe for more clarity, correction, and confirmation. And share this with someone who's been unknowingly blocking their blessing. God already sent the one, but He won't force what you're not ready to receive. So breathe, pray, and if this word was for you, don't block what was sent to bless you. The person you once loved, the one who walked away, the one who may have doubted the depth of what you carried in your heart. God is stirring their spirit. They have wrestled in the quiet. They have felt the void, and now their heart is being softened by the hand of the Lord. Expect a call, expect a message, expect a shift, because God is moving in ways you cannot yet see. This is not just reconciliation. This is divine alignment. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. The enemy wanted you to believe it was over, that love had died, that you were forgotten. But hear this, God has the final say. What He ordained, no force in hell can cancel. What He joined together, no deception can permanently separate. The tears you have sown in sorrow will reap a harvest of joy. This is not just about rekindling a romance. It is about a bond that has been refined in the fire, tested through trials, and made stronger by the grace of God. This time, it will be different. This time, it will be under the covering of divine wisdom. The Lord has been working on their heart, just as He has been preparing you. They now see what they could not see before. They now understand the value of what they once had. It is written in Isaiah 60:22, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." And beloved, the time is now. Do not be surprised when the phone rings, when the message comes, when the door that once closed swings open again. This is not a coincidence. This is God's perfect will being revealed in your life. But listen, child of God, as the Lord restores this connection, He calls you to walk in wisdom. This is not a return to the past. This is a stepping into a God-ordained future. You are no longer who you were back then, and neither are they. This time, love will be built on truth, faith, and purpose. The enemy tried to convince you to settle for heartbreak, but God says you were never abandoned. You were being positioned. This love will glorify Him. This love will be a testimony. So prepare your heart, walk in expectation, speak life over your situation, and when that call comes, discern with the Holy Spirit, knowing that what God restores, He also blesses. If this word resonates with your spirit, if you feel the confirmation stirring in your soul, declare it in faith. Lord, I receive your divine restoration. Let your will be done in my life.
Proverbs 18:22. I was leading them by my spirit, just as I've been guiding you. I allowed closed doors to protect you. I removed counterfeits to preserve your heart. And now I say to you, this is the moment your heart begins to understand why the wait was worth it. What I have joined together, no man can separate. What I am revealing, no doubt can destroy. What I am building in your life, this covenant, this partnership, it is sealed in purpose. You are not stepping into just any relationship. You are stepping into divine alignment. The one I have for you will love you with my kind of love. Not perfect, but purposeful. Not flawless, but faithful. They will see your broken places and love you deeper. They will speak life into your dreams, and my spirit will be the bond that holds you together. They've wrestled too. They've cried out for someone who understands them. And when I whispered your name in their spirit, something awakened. They knew. They finally knew. And just as I confirmed it in their heart, I'm confirming it in yours now. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. I am a God of intentionality. I never delay without purpose. Every moment you spent becoming the version of yourself you are today was part of my design. And the love I'm bringing into your life will not compete with me. It will glorify me, because I am in it. I am the foundation. I am the author of your love story. And child of God, this is just the beginning. Healing is coming to every part of your heart that once questioned its worth.